Hey everyone, so welcome to my playlist on single variable calculus. Today we are going to see the statement of Rolle's theorem. We will try to understand the statement and I am going to tell you 6 examples. I will say the 6 counter examples related to Rolle's theorem. I am not going to discuss the proof because you take any book on calculus, you will see the proof, and proof is not that difficult. But what is important is you should understand that all these conditions are important. And if any one of the conditions fails, then the theorem may not be true. And we will also see examples that the converse of the theorem is also not true. So we will see all this with help of examples. So what is Rolle's theorem? So Rolle said if you have a function from closed AB to R such that it satisfies 3 conditions. The conditions are the function has to be continuous on closed interval AB, it has to be differentiable on open interval AB, and at the endpoints, what are the endpoints A and B? At endpoints, function takes the same value. Okay, so functional value of A is equal to the functional value of B. So if these 3 conditions are satisfied, then definitely there exists a point in the open interval AB, not the closed interval. Okay, because we always talk about the differentiability on the interior points. So there exists an interior point C such that the derivative at that point is 0. Now what does this mean? So let me try to tell you with the help of a graph. So suppose this is my domain over here, B and A. You have a nice function, continuous and differentiable. So you have a smooth function and your f of A is equal to f of B. So if this is my f of A, my f of B is also C. So if it starts from here, from f of A, wherever it will go, it should end on the same line because my f of A is equal to f of B. Is continuous, that means there is no break, and is differentiable, that means the graph is a smooth graph. All these things I have talked in my earlier lecture, so you can visit my earlier lectures for this. Okay, now can you give me a point where the derivative is 0? Derivative 0 means what? The slope of the tangent line is 0. That means what? The tangent line is parallel to x-axis. That means the horizontal line. So as you can see a bump over here. So if this is my C, what is this point? This is C, f of C. And how does the tangent line at C, f of C will look like? It will be a horizontal line. What is slope of the horizontal line? 0. So it says, so you can see that the 3 conditions are satisfied and therefore you can definitely find a point. Definitely there exists at least one point. There can be more than one. You can see the point D. Here also the tangent line is parallel to x-axis. If I call this as E, so here also the same thing. So if 3 conditions are satisfied, there exists at least one such that at C, f of C, or D, f of D, or E, f of E, the tangent line is parallel to x-axis. That means what? The slope of the tangent line is 0. Okay, so this is what the Rolle's theorem says. Okay, so this is an existence theorem. See, this theorem does not say that what is that point C. It says that there exists a point C. Which point? It will change from function to function. So this theorem many times is also called as one of the existence theorem, because it says there exists a point where the derivative is 0. Okay, so now we will see that if one of the condition fails, so we saw that there were 3 conditions. If all the 3 conditions are satisfied, then this nice things happens. You will have this bump, at least one of the bump. Whenever you have a bump, the tangent line is horizontal. So we will see now examples where if one of the condition also fails, then you may not have that bump. Okay, so let's see those examples so that you will realize that all the 3 things are required to happen this. Okay, so suppose if I take, so suppose this is my A to B interval. If I take like this, there is a break. So as you can see at point C, the function is not continuous. Okay, my f of A is equal to f of B. So that condition is satisfied, but continuity fails. So as soon as the continuity fails, differentiability also fails, because differentiability implies continuity. So not continuous implies not differentiable. Okay, so as you can see at C the function is not continuous. So does there exist a bump? No, right? It's a straight line, So there does not exist a point C such that the derivative at that point is 0. As you can see, there is no bump. So therefore, if one of the condition fails, this does not guarantee. Okay, suppose if I have continuity, so let me take this straight function. This is a second example. So this is continuous, my f of a is equal to f of b, but is this differentiable at C? No, because of this sharp point. So this is not differentiable at C. So still, so we lose this differentiability here. Okay, so and you can see there does not exist a C, there does not exist any point where the derivative is 0. That means there does not exist any point where the graph has a bump like this. Okay, so even if you have continuity at end points, function is having the same values, but if you lose differentiability, then you may not have this condition. Okay, so these were the two examples. If I take the third one, suppose this condition does not get satisfied, you take a straight line. Is the function continuous? Yes. Is the function differentiable? Yes. Is my f of a equal to f of b? No, my f of a is here, my f of b is here. Okay, so as you can see that f of a is not equal to f of b, so one of the condition gets violated. Then can you get a point C? Answer is no. You can see there is no bump anywhere, so therefore there does not exist a point where the derivative is 0. Okay, so these are the three examples to Rolle's theorem, that if you ignore any one of the three conditions, then this existence is not guaranteed. But if all the three are satisfied, then this definitely exists. Okay, so therefore these three examples are important because you should know that why all the three conditions are required. Okay, now let's try to see the converse of Rolle's theorem, and we will see that the converse is not true. For that also we will see examples. So here is the converse of Rolle's theorem. So suppose if you have a function from closed AB to R such that the derivative at some point is 0, then f is continuous on closed interval AB, f is differentiable on open interval AB, and at the end points function takes the same value. So this is the converse of Rolle's theorem. Now the question is this a true statement? Answer is no, this is not true. If you have a function satisfying this condition, then your function need not satisfy all three of them, need not be true. Okay, so for that let me give you examples. So it may happen that the derivative at some point is 0, but the function is not continuous. So suppose if I take this a to b, and let me do like this, and from here I have like this. So as you can see, my f of a is equal to f of b, and there exists a point C where the derivative is 0 as the tangent line is parallel to x-axis, but there is a jump over here. So you can see at the point D function is not continuous. So existence of a point where the derivative is 0 does not imply that the function has to be continuous. So as you can see, the derivative is 0 at a point, but overall the function is not continuous overall. Okay, now it may, so since it's not continuous, obviously it's not differentiable as well, because continuity implies differentiability. So as we lose continuity, we lose differentiability as well. Okay, but suppose if I want continuity and I don't want differentiability, so if I have like this, and let me do like this. Now there is a point over here, that means at suppose D the function is not differentiable, and there exists a point. So you have a function where the derivative at C is 0, this is continuous, at end point function is taking the same value, but the function is not differentiable. Okay, so existence of this does not guarantee differentiability. Okay, and the last one is, you can take this one, this as a graph, a to b. Is the function continuous? Yes. Is the function differentiable? Yes. There exists a point where the derivative is 0? Yes. But does that guarantee that f of a and f of b has to be same? No. From here you can see this is my f of a, and from here you can see this is my f of b. So f of a and f of b are not equal. So therefore the converse is not true. So if you have a function where the derivative at some point is 0, that does not guarantee continuity, that does not guarantee differentiability, that does not guarantee that f of a and f of b has to be same. So these are the 6 examples related to Rolle's theorem. If this is clear, that means the concept of Rolle's theorem is clear. If you have any other doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.